Relationships are hard. Really, I'm not here to sugarcoat it. Being in all kinds of relationships with all kind of people is just hard. Is one of the most complicated aspects of life itself. And I guess we can all agree that the current state of the world doesn't really help it. But despite all the chaos and all the bullshit, let me tell you something, friends. I think there's still place for all kinds of relationships out there. More precisely, I think there is still some space left for love. Today, I wanted to talk with y'all about love and what I really think it is to love and why you should try to find it. Even if in this day and age it seems hard, I want to show you how to start it. And I wanted to say something that a lot of people think nowadays, and that is that we have a totally screwed concept of love. And yes, that's most unfortunately true. We messed up the concept of love. But hey, we messed up the concept of a ton of things. But they still worth it, right? I believe that love is still something that endures through all changes in the world. And it is still everywhere, even in this weird world that we are living in right now. But what is the concept of love and how we mess it up? Well, let's start from the beginning, okay? And of course, most of what I say in this video is only my opinion. You can fully disagree with it, and there's no problem at all to it. I'm talking about romantic love. So, the concept of love that we have in the current world is a weird one. We see them in Hollywood movies with super beautifully crafted persons that have completely unrealistic and borderline idiotic love stories in ways that mess up our concept of the most amazing things we've got as humans. But yet, we still take it as real, as how it should be if it's real love. We see Instagram couples that, to put it lightly, completely despise one another, but they make pretty posts and their stories are cute and their life is amazing. So, on the spot, we try to make that our own lives, our own realities, and that leaves us where we are now, feeling lonely, feeling hollow, with giant expectations and forgetting to deliver something ourselves. You probably already heard about the lonely epidemic we live in because we completely screwed up the way we used to see relationships, to see people in general. But I do really think there's still space for some love. Well, let me explain. There is still a lot, I dare to say, the great majority of people that still want real and meaningful connections. But we tend to get overwhelmed by this crazy society that we live in right now. Because anything and everything is just insanely intense. The dramas, the standards, the memes, the ends, the overall of the dating itself. And the only way to get out of this overwhelming world and kind of reconnect a little bit with yourself is slowing down. Stop comparing yourselves and the ones around you with fake social media people. Stop hypersexualizing women or men if it fits in your case, and slow down. Put your feet on the ground and enjoy the silence. With the right amount of time and patience, you'll eventually start to realize that most of the problems involving love and relationships have a lot more to deal with your own mind. Get out of them dating apps, of this endless consumerism, and realize that love can take the strangest of them shapes. So now that you're more grounded, let's talk more real, okay? Love is not about an idealized scenario created in your mind. It's about understanding that your partners has flaw, trying to comprehend them, and over time accepting it. When you do understand that, you gotta make yourself a really important question. Am I seeking love or am I just seeking for validation, a momentary pleasure that makes me feel validated, and when I'm done with it, I throw it out like a toy that a kid doesn't like anymore? While love is certainly complicated, it will never be about using the other one. Well, with all of that said, there is still one thing left: where to find love. And well, I am going cliche for that one, but you don't go out in the streets in the middle of the day and love just bumps into you. It doesn't really work like that. Love will find you when you're not really looking for it, in a random day without beautiful soundtrack or dramatic wind. Just life being life. And when you're mature enough to understand that love truly means and understand what you want from it, you'll be amazing, greater than any film cliche story that ever has been out there. With that said, I'm going a little out of lines. Now, I don't think you should just stop trying to get girls or guys because eventually it'll just come to you. I mean, shoot your shots. If you find that person to be attractive, build up some momentum and get to her. And I'm pretty sure you'll turn out just fine. And if it doesn't, you both forget it within a week or so. So, yeah, go out and try a little bit. You'll be just fine. Love is beautiful. It will be hard and probably not as you expected it to be, but it is completely worth it. There's all kinds of loves. Maybe some physical contact, maybe giving gifts, maybe helping with the weak stuff. Everything can be a way of manifesting your love, of understanding your partner and the things that make him be him. Now that we live in this kind of hookup culture, crazy ass world, it's pretty hard to try and remember what makes us humans, what makes us love other humans. And it is the simplicity, the day by day, the simple acts that remind us that that people is important for me, that one person is important. It means something to me, and I want that person well, I want that person good because I love her. Doesn't matter how many flaws she has. So, right now, I think that you should all just calm down a little bit. Try to crazily find some idealized girlfriend or boyfriend and look around you a little bit. See how things are just calmly, patiently there, not really wanting anything from you. How the world just keeps moving and everything eventually will be fine. If you get yourself to a more calm state, it will be much easier to understand love in simpler acts.